Imagine standing before a massive stone monument, thousands of years old, perfectly aligned with the stars, yet no one knows who built it or how it was even possible. These are structures that defy logic, architecture that challenges history, and mysteries that even modern science cannot explain. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss more shocking stories of history, culture, and the world's greatest secrets. 1. Stonehenge. The mystery of the standing stones, Stonehenge, located in the English countryside, is one of the most iconic and puzzling ancient monuments on Earth. The massive circle of standing stones, some weighing more than 25 tons, was built around 3000 BCE. But here is the mystery. No one knows exactly how or why it was created. The stones were transported from quarries nearly 200 kilometers away, a task that would be nearly impossible without modern machinery. How did Neolithic people manage it? And why align the stones so perfectly with the summer and winter solstices? Some believe it was an astronomical calendar. Others think it was a sacred site for rituals. The truth is, Stonehenge remains one of the most enduring mysteries of human history. 2. The Baalbek stones, the largest building blocks on Earth. In the ruins of Baalbek, Lebanon, lie some of the largest stone blocks ever carved by human hands. The stone of the pregnant woman, for example, weighs over 1,000 tons. That is heavier than 3 Boeing 747 airplanes combined. Archaeologists believe the Romans built the great temples of Baalbek around the 1st century CE. But even they admit the foundations are older and far more mysterious. No crane, no machine, no known ancient technology could have moved blocks of this size. How were they cut, transported, and perfectly placed? To this day, the Baalbek stones stand as one of the greatest enigmas of ancient engineering. 3. The Moai statues of Easter Island. The Silent Watchers. On a remote island in the Pacific Ocean stand nearly 1,000 giant statues, known as Moai. Carved by the Rapa Nui people between the 13th and 16th centuries, these statues can reach heights of 10 meters and weigh up to 80 tons. The mystery lies not only in their size, but in their placement. Many of the statues were transported miles across rough terrain without wheels or animals. How did the islanders accomplish this? Some researchers claim the statues were walked, using ropes and careful balance, but the exact method remains uncertain. Even stranger, many Moai statues are buried up to their shoulders, hiding massive bodies underground. Were they meant as guardians? Symbols of power? Or something more? The Moai remain silent, their true purpose forever unknown. This is only the beginning. We have seen 3 structures that defy explanation, but the list only grows stranger. In the next part, we will explore ancient cities built on water, temples carved into cliffs, and monuments aligned perfectly with the cosmos. Nan Madol, the city on the water off the coast of Micronesia, lies Nan Madol, an ancient city built entirely on a lagoon. Constructed between the 8th and 17th centuries, Nan Madol is made of massive basalt stones, some weighing more than 50 tons, stacked to create artificial islands and canals. It is often called the Venice of the Pacific, but no one knows how such a small island community managed to move and arrange such enormous stones. There are no records of advanced tools or technology, and the stones appear to have been quarried from distant locations. Some believe the builders used lost techniques of levitation or magnetic forces. Others suggest it was a ceremonial city for priests and chiefs, abandoned after the society collapsed. Even today, scientists admit they cannot fully explain how Nan Madol was built on water centuries ago. 5. Machu Picchu, the hidden city of the Incas. High in the Andes Mountains of Peru lies Machu Picchu, the breathtaking citadel of the Inca civilization. Built in the 15th century, this city remained hidden from the outside world until its discovery in 1911. The site is famous for its perfect stone construction, blocks cut with such precision that even a blade cannot fit between them. What puzzles scientists is how the Incas managed to build such a city at nearly 8,000 feet above sea level, with no wheels, no iron tools, and no written language. The alignment of its temples with astronomical events suggests the Incas had a deep knowledge of the stars. But why was it abandoned? Was it due to disease, conquest, or a sacred ritual? Machu Picchu continues to raise questions, as much as it inspires awe. 6. The Ellora Caves. Temples carved from a single rock. In India, the Ellora Caves are among the most astonishing architectural feats in human history. Carved between the 6th and 10th centuries, the site includes over 100 caves filled with temples, monasteries, and intricate sculptures. The most famous is the Kailasa Temple, which was carved out of a single massive rock. Historians estimate that removing such a huge amount of stone would have taken hundreds of years using traditional tools. Yet records suggest it may have been completed in a fraction of that time. How did ancient builders manage to create such detailed and massive structures without modern equipment? The precision and scale of the Ellora Caves continue to baffle experts. 7. Pompeii, the city, frozen in time. In 79 CE, the Roman city of Pompeii was buried under volcanic ash when Mount Vesuvius erupted. What makes Pompeii mysterious is not its destruction, but its preservation. Entire streets, homes, paintings, and even people were frozen in place, as if time stopped in a single instant. Excavations have revealed details about Roman life that no other source provides. Bread still in ovens, graffiti on walls, jewelry on skeletons. But why did so many remain in the city despite warnings of the eruption? Some historians believe the Romans underestimated the danger, while others suggest sudden toxic gases killed people instantly. Pompeii remains a haunting reminder of how fragile civilization can be, and how nature can preserve mysteries for thousands of years. These 4 ancient sites show us how much we still do not understand about human history. But the last 3 structures are perhaps the most mysterious of all. In the final part, we will uncover the ziggurats of Mesopotamia, the giant lines carved into the desert of Peru, and the most debated structure in history, the Great Pyramids of Egypt. Do not forget to subscribe so you are ready for the shocking conclusion. 8. The ziggurats of Mesopotamia. Stairways to the gods. In the ancient land of Mesopotamia, some of the first civilizations on Earth built massive step-like temples known as ziggurats. These structures, dating back to 2100 BCE, were made of mud bricks stacked into towering platforms that reached toward the sky. The most famous was the Great Ziggurat of Ur, which rose nearly 100 feet tall. The purpose of these ziggurats remains debated. Some believe they were temples where priests could connect with the gods. Others think they were astronomical observatories aligned with the stars. What makes them mysterious is the scale and precision achieved by a society that had only recently developed writing and the wheel. Even though most ziggurats have eroded, their ruins still inspire awe and raise questions about how advanced Mesopotamian knowledge really was. 9. The Nazca Lines. Messages in the desert. Stretching across the deserts of southern Peru are the Nazca Lines, enormous geoglyphs carved into the ground more than 1,500 years ago. These lines form giant shapes, animals like monkeys, birds, and spiders, as well as geometric patterns stretching hundreds of meters. The mystery is clear. The figures can only be fully seen from above, but the Nazca people had no way of flying. So why create such massive designs? Some theories suggest they were religious offerings to the gods of the sky. Others think they were astronomical calendars, mapping the solstices and constellations. And of course, some claim they were landing strips for visitors from beyond our world. Despite decades of study, the purpose of the Nazca Lines remains unsolved. 10. The Great Pyramids of Egypt. The ultimate mystery. No list of unexplained structures would be complete without the Great Pyramids of Giza. Built over 4,500 years ago, the pyramids are aligned with incredible precision to the cardinal directions and even to certain stars in the night sky. The Great Pyramid of Khufu was originally over 146 meters tall and made of more than 2 million stone blocks, some weighing up to 80 tons. The greatest question of all remains: how did the ancient Egyptians build them? Traditional explanations suggest ramps and thousands of laborers, but no definitive evidence has ever been found for such methods. The precision, scale, and mathematical design of the pyramids continue to challenge our understanding of ancient engineering. Some believe they were tombs, while others argue they were energy generators, astronomical observatories, or even something more extraordinary. Whatever their true purpose, the pyramids stand as the most iconic and enduring mystery of human history. Conclusion: from Stonehenge in England to the Great Pyramids of Egypt, these 10 structures remind us that history is filled with puzzles we cannot yet solve. Each monument reveals the brilliance of ancient civilizations, but also shows us how much knowledge has been lost through time. Were these structures built with forgotten technologies? Were they aligned with the stars for a reason we still do not understand? Or were they messages meant to last for thousands of years, waiting for us to finally uncover their meaning? The answers may never be known, but the mysteries live on, inspiring new generations to search, study, and imagine. If you enjoyed this journey into the world's greatest unsolved structures, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more stories of history, secrets, and mysteries still hidden in the past. And now the question is for you. Which of these ancient structures do you think holds the biggest secret of all?